Hello, welcome. Good morning. Oh, all right. Hi, welcome. Just give me. Oh, you weren't supposed to. You weren't supposed to hear that sniffle. I meant to click the mute button. I hit monitoring by accident. So not only did you guys get to hear my little sniffle, but I got to hear it on full blast as well. Okay. All right. That's better. Okay. Fuck. My note. Oh, my fucking. My sinuses are so stuffed up today. It's insane. I'm gonna try and not give you guys fucking sniffle ASMR today. I'm gonna try. But hi, welcome. Um, and yeah, uh, thanks for joining. I hope everyone has had a great day so far. Um, my coffee's still too hot. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So okay. I did fiddle around with a few things, so if my mic or audio quality is really shit, let me know. But I was looking into fixing that staticky noise when I talk. It does show up a little bit in my normal audio, not just in the VOD, but I think like when the VOD gets created for Twitch, it compresses the audio a little bit, so it makes that staticky noise much worse. Did I accidentally give you my sickness? I just got over it today. How dare you? How dare you send me your sickness through the screen? I guess I stole it from you. You're welcome. No, I'm just I have sinus issues. And I guess they're just acting up right now. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. Um, I don't know why, but like every once in a while, my sinuses just get like super. It's like someone stuck a balloon in there and just is inflating it constantly. But there's no other like symptoms that go along with it, so it's not like I'm sick or anything. It's probably an immune thing, immune like a immune disorder thing. Um, but it's all good. I'll just I apologize in advance if I hit you guys with another sniffle. Okay. Yeah. Um. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So I fiddled with my audio a little bit. It should be a little bit better. The bit rate that I had set for my mic, I think was a little too high. Um, so I it kind of makes sense in my mind that like because Twitch has a tendency to compress things when it comes to creating a VOD. If you have something set higher than it needs to be, then it's just more compression than is necessary, and that can distort things a little bit. That's how I have it in my brain. I could be wrong though. Um, we 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 totally won't clip it. Please don't. um, I don't know how I'd feel about that. I mean, I can't stop you. Technology moment, yeah. Um, but then I also looked into I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter, I gave a kind of like a semi update about the whole Windows game mode thing. So for context, someone else on Twitter noticed a similar issue with the whole Windows game mode setting. And I ended up doing some more digging into it, and I learned that it's dependent on which encoder you're using. So if you're using a CPU heavy encoder, then you should have it set off um, because apparently it just fucks everything up. I still don't understand why, but that's apparently the issue. And then if you if you're using a GPU heavy encoder, uh, and you have it off, then it maxes out your GPU, and sometimes your CPU as well. And so I have I put my encoder back to the CPU dependent one just because my CPU is much stronger than my GPU, and I have the setting turned off. And everything seems to be looking pretty good. My CPU's hovering around 60%. My GPU is at a nice healthy 40%. Like, I think we're Gucci. And then I had Superflight open earlier, and uh, it was what was I gonna say? I had a Superflight open, and it was working. It seemed like it was working fine, for the most part. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, yeah, I can wait, how do I can't approve automod messages from OBS. Huh, that's annoying. Um, really? Because I stopped bringing out my laptop to manage uh chat because I thought I could do it all from OBS, but apparently I can't approve messages from OBS. Um so to answer what was I gonna say? Fuck's sake. Um yeah, so you mentioned Warlock. I see everything on Twitter. I'm always watching, totally not in a stalker kind of way. Um yeah, it's no worries. I have certain words that are filtered. But in this case, like, your comment is fine. But I don't want a bunch of people coming into the stream and talking about certain situations that I may or may not be dealing with. So, um, yeah. Sorry I can't approve your message. That's annoying as shit. I'm gonna make a note of that actually. Because having having Twitch open on the same PC that I'm streaming from uses a lot of resources, even if I'm just managing chat. It's annoying as shit. So I will start bringing laptop for streams again. I'll start bringing my laptop back out for streams. Okay. Uh, let's see here. We can. I'm gonna copy that, and we can unpin that. I like having the pin message, like telling people when the next scheduled stream is, because the like, not everyone would understandably check like YouTube or Twitter for schedules, but also I'm just a huge fan of trying to keep as much as possible, like, keep things simple as much as possible. So, like, the less platforms I have to manage, the better. Less things I have to have open, the better. Like, the more I think the word is collated. The more things I can have all in one spot, the better. And so I try to take that approach as much as I can. And so I like having like the next scheduled stream message up, so if people pop into chat while I'm not online, um like, they'll know when I'm there next, when I'm expected to be there next. So sniffly. All right. Yeah. So oh my goodness, I'm admiring my task manager and my stats right now, because I'm just sitting here admiring it because I'm like, yeah, yes, we're so fucking back. But yeah, let's get into absurd trolley problems. Let me grab some coffee. Mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Still too hot. Not like scalding, but ouchie. All right. So I've never done this before. I've seen like trolley problem games before. I don't know if I've seen this particular one before. So I'm quite interested. Sorry, I don't know why my voice is so fucked. Might have to do with the fact that I forgot to turn on my humidifier this morning. Um, oops. All right. Oh no, a trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person instead. So this is like the standard trolley problem. Um, and I'm gonna go with the obvious choice. Um, there's 5 people on one track, there's one person on the other track, so obviously I'm gonna pull the fucking lever. Yes, right. Yes. Um, I don't know why 27% didn't, but cool. Um, oh no, a trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 4 people instead. Okay. Um, so if I pull it, sorry, my brain's still waking up. Fuck's sake. Left. um, you know what? These guys are giving me bad vibes. I don't know who these people are, but I'm just going off of vibes alone. Those don't seem like nice people. Okay, here's the thing. It's not that my nose is runny or anything like that. It's like this weird, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, where like everything in my sinuses is kind of like stuffed up and all fucked up. So like my brain thinks that it needs to sniffle, but it doesn't. And sniffling arguably makes it worse. So I'm caught between like, should I sniffle? Should I not sniffle? To sniffle or to not sniffle? That is the question. Yeah. And the answer to this question in this moment in time is yes, I'm gonna sniffle. Maybe I am getting sick again. I was just sick though. Oh my god. My life savings, that's like $500. That's a lot of money. um Charlie's headed fuck. This is fine. I'll try to speak with maybe the front of my mouth instead. I don't know. Let me I might play around with my voice a little bit and just see if I can make it easier on my throat. All right. Um where it's 5 people, you can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings will be destroyed. What do you do? Now, technically 500 isn't my life savings. If my life savings gets destroyed, it's not like the biggest deal. I mean, Knox does have his appointment this week. I do kind of need that money. Um, but like, I'm sure they'll understand. Now, the other life savings is in my RDSP, which is it's like a retirement plan, but for people with disabilities. Um, if that gets taken out, I mean, I don't get in trouble for that, but like, it's kind of a lot in there. But yeah, no, it's fine. Like, I'll live. Um, I've lived with less, so it's bland. Really, really, 57%. Like, even if I was like a millionaire, like in actual reality, where I'm not like fucking around, like even if I was a millionaire, it's like I don't know, like it's not that important. You can't really put that much of a price on it. innocent person's life. But you know, I guess if you have like maybe dependents who like, if you lost that money, like it could put them, like if you have a family, you're the only person working in that family or who can work in that family. And let's say you lose all that money, it will lead to all of you being on the streets or something like that. And like but even then, like you can still probably figure your shit out. Like, I don't know. This is gonna sound like really insensitive. Um, but I like generally speaking, obviously there are some like certain special circumstances, but generally speaking, I feel like people have more control and more power over their lives than maybe they like to think that they do. So like if you even if you lose everything, yes, it sucks, absolutely. Um but like they're I don't know. I feel like people are just a little too quick to throw in the towel. Um, you know. Um that's just my opinion. Probably like it's obviously a very biased opinion. I don't have children. Um so but yeah. Okay. Um 500 pales in comparison to my $2 and a half eaten Big Mac. Now that's valuable. That's worth taking 5 lives over. A fucking half eaten Big Mac. Those are expensive. that's like $1 trillion right there. Ah fuck. I sniffled into the mic again. I sometimes do it without even realizing. People really like to choose the high ground when nobody is actually in danger. Choose the high ground when nobody's in. Like what do you mean? Like it's easier to um oh wait, did I do nothing by accident? Oh my god. Did I splat those people? I meant to go over my life savings. Wait, I don't remember what happened. What did I end up choosing? Because I meant to run over my life savings. Wait, why doesn't it show my cursor? But did I pick the wrong one? Oh fuck. I'm an idiot. I meant to go over my life savings. Fuck. Oops. I don't know if I fucked that up. Like I said, my brain's like not in the right place this morning. I don't know where it is, but it's not here in this building. That's for sure. Um, one Big Mac is better than 1,000 lives. They're just so expensive. I don't know why McDonald's is so expensive nowadays. It's insane, especially for how often my order gets messed up. Charlie's heading towards. Okay, I need to like. I need to focus because it's like. Here's the thing. I'm a very visual person, so I can see now when I click, it'll show me who I'm gonna splat. But for some reason, like I keep um like focusing on the actual tracks, and so for some reason my brain keeps it like it keeps getting these confused. But what I need to do is look at like which ones get bigger. I don't know. I'm a visual person and I'm also kind of an idiot. Okay. So, sorry. Tech issues again. Okay. So, me or just 5 strangers? Um, hmm. So, here's the thing. This is where things get interesting because if it was just me, um I wouldn't care as much. I probably would pull the lever, like I wouldn't think about it. But if I die, what happens to my cats is the question. Now, I say this all the time, and I do mean it. My cats are more important to me than anything in the entire world. And if something happens to me, they're both kind of shit out of luck. Like not shit out of luck, but like Hazel's old. She's very bonded to me. I've had her whole life. I'm basically all that she knows. Um, and there is unfortunately very common stories where like if you have an older cat and they're like super bonded to you, and you, even if you just go on like a trip, like a really long trip or something like that, um they can sometimes get really really depressed and kind of just give up essentially. And so like as she like at this point in her life, if she had to go into a shelter or go oh, my voice, or if she had to go live with someone else, I do worry about like how she will be, because she does have osteoarthritis. And then there's the fact that both of them are special needs. And Knox is also very bonded to me as well. But they're both special needs, and finding a home for any cat, right now is very, very difficult. Um, but for a special needs cat, it's basically impossible. That's how I ended up taking Knox in, because the shelters are all full. Foster, anyone who could foster already is at their max. Anyone who could own a cat is already at their limit. Um, it's actually like kind of a problem. And then there's the fact that they're both special needs, and they're very expensive special needs, unfortunately. Um, and there's just so many stories of special needs cats not being adopted, or if they do, they just don't end up getting the care that they need. And Knox especially has, he's very hands-on. He, like, a lot of my lifestyle has been set up in a way that accommodates him and his behavioral management, and his allergy management and all that stuff. So it's like if something happens to me, something happens to them as well. That's the problem. And obviously people will still say that the morally correct choice is to choose myself still, regardless. But my cats are literally my everything. Like they're literally my reason for still being here. Um, and they're more important to me than anything ever. Um, now so my real question here is, if I do nothing and those people get run over, do I go to jail? That's my question. Um, so hope you guys don't hold it against me, but like I can't die yet. It's unfortunately it would kind of doom the two most important things to me in the entire world. I agree with you, but for different reasons. Because animals are better than humans. Because if so, then I agree with that. um, yeah. Anyways, bye. Oh 07. Um, yeah. Your lives were not taken in vain. There are two very happy cats who are going to live a very wonderful life. Because of your sacrifice. So thank you. Oh no! A trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track. Then the original copy of the mono. Oh, whatever. Pull the fucking lever. I don't care. It's fine. Yeah, it sucks, but like it's not worth 5 human lives. Um, whereas with my cats, like it's worth the entire world to me. Like I will actually go scorched earth in a heartbeat. So, um, I value my life too much, but also yeah, animals are way better than other people. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of humanity, just generally speaking. Like I like individual people. I like people, but like as a whole, I think humanity is maybe not super great. That's just me. Charlie is headed towards a rich man. I don't really need to know what the other one is. It's offering me $500,000 to pull the lever. No. Kill someone else. No, and also I will do nothing specifically because you offered me money to kill another person. Like that. No. Tell you what. I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna take your 500 grand. What are you gonna do about it? You're dead. Thanks. Lobsters. Um, running over a cat instead. I mean, here's the thing. Like, yes, there's 5 of them, but are they even going to be aware? The thing is, cats are a lot more aware than lobsters, as far as I'm aware. So like killing 5 lobsters, they're not gonna know what's going on. Whereas with the cat, it's like they're gonna see the train coming and they're gonna be like, "Ah, fuck." So, sorry. Also, aren't lobsters basically like insects of the sea, or is that shrimp? I can't remember. Headed towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel pain. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who's wide awake instead. Yeah, I'd probably still pull the lever. Um, sorry. Running over someone who's wide awake. Now, granted, like they're gonna see it coming, they're gonna know what's happening, but like a trolley is probably moving so fast that they're probably not gonna feel much, I would imagine. So yeah, it's pretty split down the middle. Um, I could definitely understand how that would be a little more difficult. Um, for some people. 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person who accidentally tripped onto the track instead. Ooh. Now this is more interesting because it's like now the question is like um how do I explain it? It's like do you get to decide for those 5 people how much their lives are worth or whether or not like it's almost like I'm trying to I'm trying to think of like an analogy or an example um without getting into uh like certain topics, but like it's like you have 5 people who want to clearly end their life. Um do you deserve as an individual just like them, do you deserve to have the right to decide whether they should live or die if they want to die? And that's like I don't think there's a clear straight answer because that's a conversation that we as a society have been having for a long time where it's like maybe they're not in their right mind. Maybe there will come a day when they look back and they're like, "Oh shit, I'm so glad you didn't let me kill myself." Um but they're like at the same time like this is their choice. So it's like it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Like you don't know. Like it could be like maybe a chemical imbalance in their brain. So could you argue that it's their choice or not? Like it isn't always their choice. Like maybe because I've heard of scenarios where people like maybe like take a medication that doesn't work very well on them, and one of the side effects ends up being like depression or suicidal ideation. And so one could argue that like if they try to take their life, like that's not technically their choice. Um, that's something else causing it. Um, and so, but in this scenario, you just don't know. You just don't know. Um, And so it's like they could be 5 people who like legitimately like um hypothetically speaking, they are suffering from a chronic illness and they've reached a point in their life where they're just like not going to get better and they're like, my life is suffering and I just would like it to end. Um, in that scenario, it's like, you just don't know, right? Um, do you deserve natural selection? Or maybe they're just stupid and they tied themselves to the track. Yeah. You really just don't know. But they could have done it like maybe someone was like threatening them or like bribing them or some shit, blackmail, like or something like that. Uh, there's no context here. So I would actually probably pull the lever, to be honest. Um, because yeah, the other person tripped and it's not their fault. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on in their head. Um, and who tied themselves to the track? Like, because I like my initial impression is like, yeah, they were probably just being stupid, but like it could be more complicated than that. Fuck, I don't know. Uh, maybe I'm overthinking it. Um, but I would still probably pull the lever, to be honest. Um, yeah, that's a tough one. 75% disagree. Well, you know what? I've uh I've never been known to always go with the popular vote, so uh headed towards 5 people, the lever just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. It, huh? Oh, so the lever doesn't even divert it? What? The lever just speeds up the trolley, but then it highlights the two. So now I'm nah, fuck's sake. Um, if I'm reading this correctly, it's gonna go straight regardless. Yeah, speeding up makes the kill faster. But I was getting confused because when I hover, like this one still gets highlighted. So I was just my stupid brain was getting confused. So yeah, I'd probably pull it. Yeah. Headed towards one guy, you can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late. Oh no. My fucking what did I order? A computer fan. What I'm waiting for. Um it's okay. Um but yeah, jokes on them because my Amazon package is already late because I put fucking delivery instructions uh for my package and then the guy just didn't read them, so he didn't deliver it because he was like, I can't access your building, and I was like, read the instructions. The fuck. Um, Charlie is headed towards my best friend. That would be Hazel, probably Hazel and or Nox. But yeah, I would say Hazel. Sorry, Nox. Oh no, my Technoblade mouse pad will be late. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other. Well, my best friend is Hazel, and we've already concluded that I would do anything to save them. My cat. So sorry. Bye. Headed towards 5 people, you can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person instead. At least that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses and you can't see that well. Well, shit. Um, I mean, it's kind of blurry, but like, I guess I'll pull it. At least I can say that I tried to do something. I suppose. Um, yeah. Instead of just doing nothing. I don't know. That was a weird one. Towards one of your first cousins. Do I? I definitely have cousins. 3 of your second cousins instead. I, oh yes, yes, I do. I do know my first cousin. No, I do know my second cousins. I don't really know my first cousins that much. Um, but I have met my second cousins and I do like them. Sorry. And also it's 1 versus 3. So okay. What is this? 5 elderly people running over a baby instead. That's a good question. I'd probably still take out the baby, to be honest. Because it's like a baby's not gonna know what's going on. And also they don't like yeah, I guess you could argue they have a whole life ahead of them. Um that's a fuck. Elderly people. Fuck, that's okay. I gotta actually like think about this for a second. Because like 5 elderly people, like the average elderly person, um, like they worked most of their life. They lived most of their life. They are most likely in retirement, finally enjoying like some peace and like relaxation and stuff. So to take them out right at the beginning of that would be kind of sad. Um, elderly probably also got pain too. Yeah, and then the baby, like they have their whole life ahead of them, but the baby's not going to know at all like what's going on or what the significance of ending their life would involve. So it's like I'm still kind of apt to take out the baby, to be honest. Um, yeah, because like I don't know, imagine like working your whole life and then like you finally get to retirement and some dumb ADHD bitch takes you out with a fucking trolley. Like it's a tough one. It's I can definitely understand if this is split down the middle. I am gonna pull the lever though. Yeah. Somebody disagree. Yeah, okay. All right. Go ahead and cancel me on Twitter. Whatever. How young are the elderly people you're thinking of? I mean to me, like just anything younger than being at like right at death's door, basically. Yeah, like I'm thinking around 80. I'd say around 80. Um, but like even if they were 90, um, it's like I don't know, still kind of I'd say it's still kind of worth more than the life of a small baby. Um, like I don't know. It's tough in my brain. Um, I feel yeah. I guess I can understand why people would still choose the elderly. I don't know. Trolley is barreling towards 5 identical clones of you. There can only be one, bitch. You can pull the lever to divert it onto the track, sacrificing yourself instead. So, does the world really need more than one of me? Um, yeah, we don't need more of me. uh, yeah, okay, bye. Heading towards a mystery box with a 50% chance of containing 2 people. Oh god, there's math involved now? Fuck. Maybe I should have ran myself over. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a mystery box with 10% chance of 10 people instead. Ooh. 50% of 2 people, 10% of 10 people. I'll go with the 10%. I like those odds. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. There we go. Oh fuck. Wrong one. Alright, this is fine. Oops. My brain did it again, where like it thought that this one down here was this one and this one was this one. I don't know why. Gotta roll for the gotcha. Yeah. I forgot about my coffee. I do this all the time. Make my coffee too hot, and then while I'm waiting for it to cool down, I forget that my coffee's there. And now it's too cold, but it's fine. I don't mind room temperature coffee. Trolley's headed towards 5 sentient robots. And pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one human instead. Sentient doesn't necessarily mean that they have emotion. It just means that they're aware of their own existence. And I would assume that their consciousness or whatever would be transferable. So it's the robots got a chance to survive the trolley. Maybe. Well, yeah, I was gonna say they have a chance to survive. I see what you're getting at, but like they technically have a chance to survive if their consciousness is transferable to a new body. So, bye. Oh my god. 3 empty trolleys. Oh, okay, that's money. Okay. 3 empty trolleys worth $900,000. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting 1 empty trolley worth $300,000 instead. I mean, the choice is obvious, right? I would just pull the lever. I feel like this is the prelude to things getting a little more complicated. Okay. Oh, fuck's sake. The second I see numbers, I'm just like, I immediately get flashbacks of high school and I cry inside. Okay, a trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over 30 years. And pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a brick wall and decommissioning the trolley. Well, yeah, why not? Fuck it. Let's fuck shit up. Whee! Psh. Oh no, you're a reincarnated being who will eventually be Oh my fuck. Okay. Hold on, I need more coffee for that. Okay. We'll go piece by piece. You're a reincarnated being who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in this classic trolley problem. What do? I mean, I'd still hit the one person, I guess. But wait. Yeah. I'd still hit the one person because like then I only have to relive the death once. But they're all me. Yeah, because the idea is that like you get reincarnated each life into one of these. So if you do nothing, that means you have to relive the death 5 times. Like you have to live through that death 5 times. A trolley is headed towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. What do? Yeah, fuck it. Kronk, pull the lever. Headed towards a good citizen, pull the lever and run over someone who litters instead. I mean, fuck it. Yeah, I guess so. If I have to choose. Oh my god. Oh no. Due to a construction error, a trolley is stuck in an internal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode. If you don't, the trolley and its passenger will go in circles for eternity. Ooh. Interesting. I actually probably would pull it out of pity because it's like that sounds like hell to live in for the rest of eternity. So kaboom. All right, headed towards my worst enemy. Wait, who is that? I guess I don't know. Worst enemy. All right, I guess just as a concept, um, and pull the lever to divert the trolley and save them, or you can do nothing and no one will ever know. So, like, I do have a person in mind. Well, I have two people in mind. I have a few people. Like, enemy? Like, how do you qualify enemy? Like, someone. Anyways. Oh no! A trolley is headed towards a person and will lower their lifespan by 50 years. Hold on, I got a cough. Okay. Will lower their lifespan by 50 years and pull the lever to divert it, lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years instead. Um, hmm. Shao Tucker. I feel like I've heard that name before. I don't know who that is. Immortality is a curse. Absolutely. I've been saying that for years. 100%. I would not want to live forever. Uh, you can pull the lever. That's, I don't know. Like, lowering someone's lifespan by 50 years, you're basically killing them. Like, depending on how old they are and how long they are going to be living. And like 10 years, but again, you don't know the age of these people, right? I'll probably still pull the lever. Okay. What the fuck is this? Headed towards 5 people. Can pull the lever, divert it to the other track, sending the trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now. I'd actually probably do that because butterfly effect, I guess. It's less about like responsibility and it's more like if I kill 5 people now, it might have more effect than killing 5 people in the future, but also we don't know what the future looks like. Like in the future, if a trolley comes out of nowhere and kills 5 people, like I'll probably still pull the lever. And that way, you know, the trolley driver can live a super cool futuristic life after killing 5 people. Or maybe the world is worse in 100 years and I just sent him to hell. Oops. Guess we'll never know. When trolley problem. Oh no, a trolley problem is playing out before you. You actually have a choice in this situation, or has everything been predetermined since the universe began? I have a choice, I don't have a choice. Good question. I like to think that I have a choice. But I think it's really just a matter of like, how do you define your own autonomy at the end of the day? If everything's kind of like connected with each other and um like you are a result of your upbringing, but also technically other people's upbringing as well. Like technically in the grand scheme of things, you kind of don't really have a choice, but you do. I've gone on this existential spiral with myself before, and every time it always ends with I like to pretend like I have a choice, and I'm going to do that so I can remain sane. Yeah. Anyway, congratulations, you have solved philosophy. Okay. Kill count 65. Is that high? All right, interesting. I'm not explaining I've gone in that spiral Yeah, that's why I kind of cut myself off there before like going into that spiral again, because I'm like, no, like I've been on this spiral before. I know what my conclusion is every time. I don't need to have an existential crisis on stream right now. We're here to run people over with trolleys. All right, that was interesting. Um, yeah. Let me see here. Oh, that was good time too. Awesome. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. If you guys end up doing this on your own, like let me know. Like in the YouTube VOD or whatever. What you guys thought, but like that was definitely a good like thought-provoking short fun thing. I'm glad I did it. I've just accepted it already. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've thought about life a lot in the universe and whatnot, and I like to play with those ideas, but I usually end up concluding with I'm just here to have a good time and you know have a good time and do fun things while I can, and try not to think too much about it. That's kind of where I'm at. Um, but yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okie dokie. And then we'll do after. Voila. All right. Absolutely, but specific. We just need to get 4 more on the kill count for that funny number. Yes, not 2. Oh my god. The whole freaking 6-7 thing is so. Ugh. I mean, it's like I can't hate too much because like we've had stupid memes before that have started in like the dumbest ways. So I mean, as long as it's not hurting anyone, my philosophy is like let the kids be goofy. I suppose. Um, Being a kid is already kind of hard enough. So, um, you know, I'm trying to judge too much, but it's more like every time I hear any like 6-7 meme, I just kind of roll my ass. But hey, I don't know. Whatever, whatever they want to do, I guess. I'm just a hater. It's a lifestyle. Fair enough. Fair enough. I won't hate on your hating. um. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm admiring my task manager again. Uh, CPU around 60, GPU closer to 50 now, but that's still pretty. That's still good. Like I'm really happy with that. Um, Listen, we got 21. Yeah, like 21 was a thing. Um, but like it just gets to a certain point. Yeah, I think the thing with 21 though is like it was actually kind of funny. Like there was actually like a joke to it, whereas 67 was just a dude screaming 67. There's no context really behind like why he just it could have been any number. I guess I don't know. I do want to quickly open up. I did a test stream earlier. But as we sort of found out, a test stream might not be the same uh, as like actually testing on stream. So I do want to quickly open whatchamacallit, Superflight, and just do like a couple rounds and just see if everything runs decently smooth. So I'm gonna do that. We'll bring that down there. Oh, there we go. And we'll just see how the frames look when we do this. I don't remember going to this level last time I played, but okay. Nah, I don't like these colors. But okay. Oh god. 92, 90%. I don't love it. It is definitely using more than during the test stream, that's for sure. Okay. $70, $60. No. Fuck. GPU spiking to 97 again. Huh. Did I leave that setting on? I should have. Okay. And this is why I wanted to test this on stream. This is exactly why. It is so silly that I have to do that. Hmm. Let's see. I feel like that's not gonna help. 97 again. So it was working before, and now it's not. And just having a really hard time understanding why. Yeah, we're basically just doing stuff at this point. But let's see. It's the encoder, but like, yeah, I think it started dropping frames the second I was doing that. Let's see, because I had that part hidden on OBS. Let's see, let's try again. And it should tell me exactly what's going on. Oop. Have you played One Shot? Looks like something you would like. I have not. I'm definitely open to trying it out though. Oh shit. So, yeah, I'm definitely spiking again. It's not saying I'm getting drop frames though. No, fuck. Okay. 89, 80, 70. It only seems to be occasionally. And I'm not dropping frames again, so maybe it just needed some time to like work itself out. I don't know. Let's see. Oh god, oh god. No, I'm fucked. Alright. It's a puzzle adventure game. Oh, yeah, I'll make a note of that. I do like puzzle games and I do like adventure games. Called One. Yeah, I'll write that down. Cool. Yeah, I looked into some of the suggested games. I think from last stream or a couple streams ago, and I have a few that I definitely want to try out. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head though. But there are definitely a few that that piqued my interest. Hey, I did a hole. Look at me go. Yeah, so GPU and CPU seem to be okay now, but I'm just kind of like testing shit out because it could look fine here. I'm not dropping frames still. Where am I? Okay, drop frame says 79. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we seem to be okay now. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna actually focus on flying around and not look elsewhere. Because the issue is that things look fine on my end. It's when I go and watch the VOD that I'm like, oh, that was shit. It's a really good game for like testing shit out with. It's nice and quick, and like I can just do like a quick round one after another, and oh fuck. Yeah, so I really like it for testing. Yeah, so everything seems to be fine. So it really just seems like I guess my computer or whatever just needs like a few minutes of playing around before it like figures its shit out, I suppose. Because I'm not dropping frames anymore. Bandwidth looks fine. My stats, both GPU and CPU are hovering around 70, which is kind of high, but I feel like it's okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? How are the frames? Are they garbo? Hopefully I can just figure this out once, and then I don't have to worry about it again for a while. I think it was maybe just because I was on hiatus for so long that there were like updates that got released, so I just like typically it would just be like little things that I have to figure out. It looks fine. That's good. Awesome. Cool. Okie dokie then. I won't say much about the game, but a 10 on 10 on stream says a lot. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that it's looking good. Oh, too big. Maybe. Yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah. I think we'll be okay from here on out. I think we'll be okay. We just had a few things that we had to figure out. But I think we're good. I think if Superflight can run, then most of the games that I want to play will be able to run. Because I don't tend to play like super high res hardware heavy games. Because I know I just don't have the PC for that. Unfortunately. And usually those games cost a lot more too. So I don't have the money for that either. Um, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining. This was a lot of fun, and I will see you guys on Friday for milk inside a bill. No, milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. So take care. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you later.